This video is probably not going to be going up until like after I make this other video, but I'm probably going to wind up having to play through the original Metroid, not just Zero Mission or whatever, but um, on this new on this channel here. I'm gonna use this or this video or whatever for the um, any percent speed run that's what this is or whatever. It's an 80% speed run that I did or whatever. I'm gonna um, post the time or whatever on speedrun.com if they will accept this. But um, hopefully you guys do. And I'm pretty sure I'm I'm following the rules or whatever and everything that I've everything that you need. This is I'm using that emulator BizHawk, but um, in this timer here, I'm not sure if I need it, but I'm using it or whatever. But um, set everything up and stuff. Yeah. Like the first one I'm gonna post. I mean, I've done stuff like in my own time, but like with a completely different emulator or whatever. I think the emulator was actually a bit laggy, but um, I I didn't really have anything that showed the FPS on. I don't remember if you can do that or not with that emulator, but this one, I did that or whatever, and for most of the time I've seen it runs for 60 FPS, but I hope frame rate isn't going to be an issue or whatever, posting the time or whatever. If it is, well, I might need a new computer. Um, but every so once in a while, I notice it goes from like it bounces back from 60 to 59 or whatever. But my computer is it constantly there's this notification that constantly pops up on my computer or whatever. I don't know how to turn it off or whatever. That tells me to upgrade the Windows version. But I seen the worst that it dropped that the emulator drops to whenever that pops up is about 44 frames, which nah, for like a split second. But every so once in a while it pops up, which is really annoying. But so this time here, this is I wanted to try to go for 69th place, but I got 66th place, so um, yeah, um, that's that's bad. um, I mean, well, it's probably going to be 66th place. I mean, probably, yeah. From what I seen on the at the times that were up there, but uh, I probably could do a better run than this or whatever. I'm trying to do a run for on easy mode or whatever. I have a better potential to get a better run off if I try it on easy mode, which because later on, the enemies do like half the damage, you know. I mean, but I'm still trying to prepare a video for that and stuff or whatever. This is the only one I have finished or whatever. There might be some few more days before I have that one done. And I'm also wanting to do a 100% run on normal mode, maybe some other stuff, but I'm not sure if I want to try doing an 80% on hard mode right now, but I doubt I could. Um, It'd be a bit off or whatever from the times that are up there, but um, same with 100% for hard mode or whatever. Not that far off, maybe, but I mean, I've done that stuff in my own time before, but um, uh, it was a little bit ago that I did that from my memory, but uh, so yeah, this is 53 minutes. It will be like 52 minutes and 40 something sec. I don't remember exactly the new time that I get for this or whatever, but I didn't get the video requirement, but um, I might have a better chance to get it on easy mode or whatever. But I might get close. Maybe, I don't know, but closer than I am for normal mode. But I don't know. It's normally like in the top 20, so the video, you know, whatever. So this is like the last most hard reset. Yeah, that high room's kind of annoying or whatever. I'm trying to do the first section of bombs as fast as about as fast as I possibly can. The time I got here or whatever isn't as. I've done 350. Yeah, for bombs before, but. The time I get here for this is a bit slower, but not at a complete run, but obviously it's probably faster that you don't get long beam, I suppose. Even as slow as I'm doing it compared to the top time that's on there, the #1 time on there right now, but what's the time I get here is like at least for his easy mode run that he did or whatever that I seen, his best time was on there was like 37 seconds slower, but obviously what's really gonna matter is having a few missiles in that room to do it quickly, but this worm here is it's kind of annoying to deal with. to do it fast. You know, this is the if he starts shooting out little things from his, I don't know. Obviously, that's a time waster. A few seconds, and a lot of the time you gain or whatever, that will you'll lose some of it, you know, if that happens. But I think even it's a bit orangey or whatever, you know. I think there's a way to manipulate it though that a little bit or whatever, but sometimes I guess it just happens. I don't know. But oh, it's 354. I didn't remember. I think I was remembering the 100% I did recently. I'm not gonna use that time though. I'm wanting to try to get a better one. Improve the time I got for that a little bit, but been doing this for a couple of weeks now, you know. Thanksgiving just went by, you know. That's all I've really been doing for a good minute, but so I just wanted to do this or whatever. Then I'll put speedrunning down or whatever for a minute and try and do let me try get my GED, but use that so I can try and do some kind of online college stuff or whatever. But 'cause I might need to do it, I don't know, but probably it would help to have student loans, you know, but I'm a little tired going into this or whatever. I mean, I've been up for like well, I did go to sleep around this time actually. Yesterday it's 1 p.m. I have some sleeping problems obviously, but a couple of times I was actually up trying to do this or whatever, but stayed up later trying to practice, do some practicing runs and stuff. Yeah, doing this here, but for this video, but know you can bomb jump up this and it's probably faster or whatever, but if you do it fast enough, it is or whatever. I've got some practice since then, but I didn't do it here because I was a little rusty at it, and probably not worth it to try. Because I would wind up losing time with how rusty I was at it, but I wasn't that bad out of it, though. I mean, I do some decent bomb jumping or whatever late, and Ridley, but that's a really easy bomb jump, though, section, but pretty sure making that jump there, power ripping that is a little faster. Of course, with the tempo that I'm used to with bomb jumping or whatever, is probably one of the slower ones, and it'd be kind of hard for it to be any faster than just wall jumping there, but at least there's a chance it can be, but of course there's different tempos you can be used to or whatever with this with bomb jumping here, but I think missiling there is a little faster, that first one. Getting off a second one is probably losing a little time there, but not sure. That was a bit of a weird way to do that, but it worked. I really didn't want to power rip that. It might be faster not to get high jump, but I did it anyways, but the missiles might help anyways, but I get on the way up, but there's a couple of things you might need high jump for. It's probably faster just to get it, maybe, I think, but than it is not to. There's certain stuff you can do later on, but I'm trying to do it or whatever in the easy mode run that I was trying to do or whatever, but get a recording of, but I'm not even sure if I want to put this up or whatever, like in December. I might wait till February, but when everything resets on YouTube, but I don't know. Probably could have used the thing there or whatever, frozen or whatever, and would have been easier to take out those those plants or whatever. I aimed diagonally up at them, but shot missiles or whatever. Faster, probably, but. Yeah, these side hoppers with one energy tank. These particular side hoppers, the palace swats, are the ones like the ones that are like in crate or whatever. They do like 30 damage with just one energy tank. It's so I just freeze them or whatever. Instead of tanking the damage, I tank the damage on easy mode, but. And then these side hoppers here, I just kill them with missiles or whatever. I mean, if I have enough health, I might tank a hit, but this is pretty normal, being me being this low on health here. Not even close. I'm pretty sure on all the attempts that I was trying this or whatever, I didn't die once to that eye door, so. The attempts I try this, I mean, it does say it's 147. I mean, it may be like in the 200s, maybe. I mean, maybe more, to be honest. I was having some issues with lag, and I was still trying to mess around with the stuff with the emulator, getting used to the new emulator, figuring out everything it did, but that's what it mostly was, but. Decent Ridley fight. I can do it with 2 supers, but it's kind of hard to do it with just missiles or whatever. I'm not sure if I've done it maybe with save states, but clearly I'm not using them here. That's illegal. Yeah, these energy tanks or whatever. I definitely get a few of them because later on, it's on normal mode. I can do it with 2, but it'd be a little annoying to try it with just 1. But Well, easy mode, easy mode. I can do it with just 2 energy tanks, but yeah, I forgot. I might have been able to farm for some supers from the owls, but I forgot that that was a thing. Well, not farm for them, but you know what I mean. Kill it, try and kill a couple so I can get some super drops, but whatever. I completely skipped over that super wreck there. What the heck? Just didn't even think to just ran. I mean, I probably could have done it, killed Kraid with just 2, but. Maybe. Probably would need a couple more missiles, but than what I have clearly, because I only have 3, but. I mean, I can do it with 3. I've done it with 3 energy tanks on normal mode, but play through the entire game on this path like this with this equipment with 50 missiles, 6 supers. I think I did it with 4 at one point, but yeah, I had to practice this trick or whatever. It's kind of a... I mean, this is real easy. This part here where I'm just unmorphing and grabbing onto that. It's even easier to just bomb jump in between that or whatever. That's kind of what you have to do there. It's just... What really throws me off is that there's nothing... There's not one of those things there. I just have to... the timing, you know, yeah, kind of an annoying trick. The timing's the exact same if you bomb it. You're bombing through those little platforms, side to the side or whatever. Got it off on first try, so that's good. I'm at the point where I can get it most of the time now on the first try or whatever. It was a lot more annoying before, but... Like sometimes I did, nearly go through all the energy tanks that I had. I was using 3, then I started using 4, but with 4, I mean, it's not that bad, but... Quick Kraid. Yeah, this isn't... That Shine Spark isn't too bad if you have high jump. I've done it without it, but without save states, but obviously gonna need those supers for Mother Brain. And I'm coming over here to like get this missile or whatever and Shine Spark for the super over here, because I don't really go for that one skip or whatever, which I can do, but it's I'm not sure if it's just something you can get off like on if you really know the timing or whatever at the bombs or whatever. I'm not sure if it's just something you can get off that easy or whatever. I mean, I know it's frame perfect, but the Zebetite skip, there's one like that in Super Metroid or whatever, and I've done it, but once just without Shine Sparking, once with it, but well, once without Shine Sparking, and I've had a numerous amount of attempts with Shine Sparking or whatever. This one, the Zebetite skip in this game, I've gotten way more or whatever. I've had a bit more practice with it, but 30-second time save. It doesn't matter that I get that Shine Spark or whatever, but it doesn't really save any time or whatever. It doesn't really lose any, I don't think, but even if I got one more missile pack or whatever and just had the one super, I mean, it still would be kind of annoying or whatever. I mean, I wouldn't care on easy mode, but then again, I might just get the super. I don't know. I haven't really decided, but I guess I'll just continue using missile. I mean, getting the 60 missiles for supers on easy mode, but I don't know. Those Metroids really kept catching me there, and this... kept getting me there. I always seem to get caught by that one. I wasted that super, but I probably needed one more, maybe. I mean, I might have been able to do it with 5, I don't know. And I'm really low on missiles, so I'd take a minute here refilling. A couple of minutes. To be more accurate. I mean, I don't have to have a video for this, but I'm making it anyways. But meeting the video requirement, though, is yeah, in the top 20, so. Before I started doing this or whatever, trying to do this run or whatever, I hadn't really done the shine spark here too much. But obviously I did in the attempts or whatever that I tried in of this or whatever, but I've had a little bit of practice since then, but with the shine spark here, but beforehand, but obviously I probably could have done it with 5 because I have exactly 1 super left. Uses it on the door. God. I guess Samus really wants to die. I lost in the 53-minute time or whatever. Where I lost the most time or whatever is at I think it was in Escape 2. Not so much in Full Suit. I don't remember exactly. There's a shine spark I didn't get off. I think there were a couple of things in the stealth section I missed, but 1 or 2 of them, but as well. But plus I missed the map skip, but no. I get it in this one, but. It's honestly more about positioning, you know, but there isn't really very much to timing, I'm pretty sure, but I think you have to be a little quick about it, but positioning of where you jump, but. Yeah, I missed that. You know, whenever I first started playing this or whatever, for some reason, I don't remember ever knowing that you could get right back into a somersault or whatever while falling or whatever, which is, you can't really do that in Super Metroid. You know, I was so used to that, but it's not that difficult, but sometimes I miss it because I don't know, I guess I don't press it, the button fast enough, I don't know. I mean, 8 seconds, I think that's all it is. I lose there, but yeah. Got that one though. Yeah, I might get the rest of them, I'm not sure. Except for the last one. And that one, I don't know. Which obviously you have to do that in order to do it fast, but yeah, there. Fastest possible thing, I'm pretty sure is what I'm trying to say. What I just did back there, but It's not like I need power bombs. I don't know why they're being so... trying to hide it from me, from Samus, whatever. Unless I'm playing the game too. I mean, I'm the one playing the game, you know, but... Then you get hit once. Pretty nice though, whatever. I mean, I'll have a few I won't have to recharge and I'll have a few hits for Charlie. Obviously, you can use, you can tank the hits or whatever to get him to stop in place for a second or whatever, so you have a little time to, hit him whenever, when you're supposed to, the 4 hits you're supposed to get on him. It's more useful during the 4th one, though. I mean, that's when you really want to do it, but... Don't think I did a very good job of it this time around, though. It's normally the 4th one that I have. It's because of how fast it is. It disappears, but all the other ones aren't really that big of a deal. Tanking is kind of, yeah. I mean, obviously I have 4 energy tanks, you know. I mean, that's decent. I did also manage to save a lot of other time, though, in other places or whatever. As you can see, though. In my previous time. And the other segments. fourth energy tank is probably more for the black pirates. Kind of mecha too. I mean, mecha was sometimes give me some trouble or whatever if I miss 2 supers, but. Because I'm admittedly not very good at hitting the weak spot or whatever. I guess. It's you know, because I'm using keyboard controls too. I mean, that's pretty nifty. It might be better with a controller, it probably is. It might be better actually playing it on a Game Boy Advance or something, or a Game Boy player, but like on a GameCube or something. Yeah, whatever. But, I mean, obviously, I know about that one little trick you can do to cheese the black pirates, but I don't really exactly know how to do it to the point where I can get it off like every time or whatever. I don't exactly. I kind of know where the spot you need to be or whatever, but it's sometimes it just. I mean, most of the time it just takes a few attempts before that actually comes out, but I mean, I'm assuming that's the only way to kind of cheese them, but I'm not, I don't know. I normally miss at least one or whatever when fighting him with this amount of equipment. It's very rare that I'll ever hit him with all of them. Taking a bit too many hits there, but I still did it. movies folder is just something for another emulator, but an output folder if you record using it, but I kind of already said I got this already, but I didn't even get the cheese off here. Still worked out. I'll just skip to the end because I'm using a screen recorder to record over Windows Media Player footage I already recorded, but should do it.